So today, what we're actually going to talk about is just reading books. As you can see, I've got my bookshelf here, and some of you may know this. It's been mentioned before a few times, and I brought it up especially with my clients. But I love to read books. And I wanted to share today some of the reasons that I do that. The reason I wanted to do this is because I feel that as much as I can stand here and talk and give little lessons and talk about books and talk about what you can do, as much as you can go and ask other people, really books and learning from other people and what they have to say, I think is one of the greatest and simplest ways to learn more, to increase in knowledge, and simply just to learn how to become a better person. I have learned so much from reading. Right now, at the time of this filming, I'm approximately 1 year into a goal that I set for myself to begin reading books. I began last year in just around October. I picked up some books and began reading and trying to learn more. In January, I found that I was enjoying it so much that I upped my goal a bit and said I was going to finish one per week. So far, I'm on track. It's been challenging. I'll set aside quite a bit of time to read every single day, but I have loved it. I have grown so much personally. I have learned so much, and I can't recommend it highly enough. Reading books, honestly, it's a fantastic thing because you can learn so much that from people who are experts, right? We've got friends, and those friends are good to us because they can help inspire us, they can help lift us up, they can help encourage us, but at the same time, they can also be bad influences sometimes. We all have friends like that, and maybe sometimes we're like that too to our friends. But the great thing about books is that you can surround yourselves with these great minds at their best because they put their best into their writing, and it's constantly uplifting. There's a saying that you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Now, I love my friends. I love the people I've gotten to know, but I feel that I want to be greater. I want to improve myself. And so the people I've tried to spend time with are authors. I spent nearly 2 months working through a giant book, Titan. Titan was fantastic. It's the biography of John D. Rockefeller. Can't recommend it highly enough. It was a wonderful book. I learned a ton, and I learned what John D. Rockefeller did that made him so great. I've read about Benjamin Franklin, and I've been learning from some great authors of today, Jim Collins, Simon Sinek, and many others. By surrounding myself with those people and learning from them, I feel like I've become a better person. The other reason I really enjoy books is that you can always go back to them, and many of them provide action steps, keys, tips, tricks, to-dos, action items, however you want to put it. They provide things that you can do to improve yourself along the lines of those books. So if you want to learn how to be more passionate and persevere and push through challenges, the book Grit details extensively how you can develop passion and perseverance and how you can become successful through that. If you are trying to build a business that you want to be successful and last forever, go to Jim Collins, read Good to Great, read Built to Last, find out what existing businesses have done that set them apart, and find out how you can apply that to you and your business as well. And that's part of the reason why I really like books. And I'm not alone in that. There have been studies that have shown that CEOs and great leaders read a lot. In fact, in the book Scaling Up, which is a great book for entrepreneurs who are growing a rapid business, a rapidly growing, a rapidly expanding business, in there they talk about how okay, well, I forgot his name. I'm going to check really quick. It's Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban. They talk about how Mark Cuban will read for an average of 3 hours a day. Most CEOs will read anywhere between 50 to 60 books or business articles per year. Bill Gates had something that he called his Think Week. Every year, for an entire week, he set it aside, dedicated it just to thinking, pondering, and reading about something specific that he believed that he needed to learn in order to help Microsoft to be more successful. Reading is a key to learn and grow, more so than anything else. And the reason why I say more so is because reading is completely self-driven. If you read, You also are teaching and developing habits of self-mastery, habits, managing your time, and all sorts of other wonderful and all sorts of other wonderful skills and attributes. Again, I can't emphasize reading enough. Now, I'm hoping to be able to share a lot about what I've read and a lot about what I've learned and what I think would be useful to you or your friends as business owners, and what can help you to improve yourself or your business or your work or whatever it may be. That said, read the books yourself. I can't stress that enough. Read them yourself. Learn for yourself what books you enjoy reading and what you don't. Learn for yourself which authors you enjoy reading from, which you don't, and then find more books like that and continue to grow and improve yourself. Again, reading one a week, what I'm doing might not be for you, and that's fine, right? I'm reading to read. I want to learn as much as I can, as quickly as I can. That is my goal. For you, maybe there's something very specific that you want to learn very deeply about, and so instead of reading one a week, you'll read one a month, but take more time and practice implementing those things. Whatever it is, just develop a habit. I can't stress that enough. Develop a habit of reading, and I know that it will help you to improve yourself and to become a better person, a better business owner, a better employee, whatever it is, that by reading, by learning from the greats, by learning what research has to show about how to be successful or happy or productive, that you will be more productive and you will be more happy. And I promise you that.